Hello, welcome to group counseling. So here's our long-awaited syllabus video. There are a lot of other videos that you're going to have to watch for this class. So I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to just cut to the chase. I'm going to try to hit the real highlights of what to expect, and we'll go from there. So quickly sharing my screen. This is the syllabus. It can be located over here from the left menu. And if we blow it up a little bit, hopefully get rid of that, we can see it a little better. First question probably is textbooks. Yes, you'll need both textbooks. If you're an education major, you can probably get away with this Hutchinson one. I'll try to share some extra resources here and there. I try to augment in each week, each module. But we will be referencing some of the text in this Capuzzi and Stouffer. So that's probably going to be necessary, and it is. So the big difference there between education majors and psychology majors as well. There are several of you that are school counseling track in this class that you're going to be demonstrating basically the same expectations for counseling students. I know that your roles in the school are somewhat different. The groups that you will lead are most likely going to be a little bit different than the process type groups that we're having here. On purpose, I'm going to separate you out into groups according to your major, and so school counselors you'll be meeting together. There will be a necessity to go into some depth because that is if you take a group counseling class, there is something to process oriented groups, not just education oriented groups, or basically allowing people to go deeper in their feelings. So please know that expectation will still be there, although there's not as much weight on you demonstrating in a group setting. Course objectives, you're welcome to read through those. Let's just cut to the chase. Here's what people want to know. How am I going to make a grade? There are 6 discussion boards, and so they're worth 25 points each for a total of 150. Please make sure you hit every one of those. That tends to be an area where students lose points, and it doesn't need to be. Please consult the discussion rubric for the expectations. That can be found over here on the left menu. As I mentioned before, education majors do not have as much weight on their in-class participation and demonstration, but class participation and attendance is necessary for this class. So I reiterated, I posted this somewhere else, but I'd like to reiterate it here. If you're going to have to miss one of our days are June 17th, June 24th, and July 22nd. If you have to miss one of those dates, contact me immediately. Those are mandatory. Okay, you're welcome to read through that. There's a final group project, and that's really going to be hit on in week 6. I'm going to release weeks 2 and 3 a little bit early, probably around Wednesday this week, to allow people to jump into. I imagine people will be done with week 1 after about a week or so. So we're going to actually get, I know we're going to demonstrate pretty quickly June 17th. So I want people to get prepared for what it's going to be like when they're in a live class. But this final group project, this is something for education majors that you'll put in your portfolios. So anyway, we'll go over that at a later date. Please know there's a evaluation of professional and personal disposition. I go over that in another video, so I'm not going to tackle it here. Here are your grade scales. For the discussion boards, please make sure that you post your initial post by Thursday. That'll be this week. We're starting on an odd day. We started on a Wednesday, and so obviously this is unusual, but if you can get your posts in by the 8th, your initial posts, you're going to be okay. I think I have that noted in the discussion section. But please know you have an original post, and you want to go through, what that is. That's by Thursday, and then by Sunday, each week will close by the Sunday at 11:59. So we're not obviously not closing week 1 because we're not through the full week this Sunday. But please make sure you're paying attention to the rubric and what is necessary there. So your original post would be worth 12.5. Your follow-up posts would be worth 12.5. You're welcome to read through your group presentation and participation rubrics there. Welcome to read through a lot of this stuff. Personal and professional disposition. I encourage you to read this. If you have a disability, if you have a health issue, I would encourage you to contact the folks that are listed here if you need accommodations. Class attendance is necessary. Talk about decorum, respect for diversity. Here's our course outline. Oh my goodness, I still have an old date on here. Okay, so that is wrong. Oh my goodness. All right, so that's wrong. I will correct that. It's June 17th. I don't know how that keeps cropping up there. All these other dates should be accurate. Here it says class time Saturday, June 17th. The big days here are going to be the 17th and 24th here in this first month. It's going to be a lot. You're going to be immersed in groups, and it's done out of purpose. So you can just kind of experience and see, okay, this is what it's like. It'll be deeply immersive. After that, we'll go into more advanced skills that you'll want to, try to integrate as you move on to that third live class. Have some discussion. And really in week 6 is where you start to develop your own group, that you'll demonstrate. And so there's a question that comes up. So I'll have to demonstrate a group on July 22nd, but I'm also responsible for this final group project where I have to design a group. Some people have asked, can I do the same thing? Yes, you can. You can make the same group, but you also there's a very clear checklist that goes with this final group project. And so if you follow these bullet points and answer all of these bullet points, this is how you're going to get credit. I'll jump ahead. Okay, so hopefully that's, again, I was going through this quickly. I don't want to ad nauseum. I know there are a lot of videos to watch in this course. I've taught it over the years. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'll be glad to answer them. Please email me. If you email me, let's think about at least a day. I'm not in the office this summer, so give me at least a day to respond. There are some times in early July where I'm not going to be available each day. So if that's the case, just be patient and I will get back to you. But anyway, I look forward to working with you this summer, and I hope this has been helpful.